I've got another one down here as well, which maybe sort of just broaches slightly outside of accounting around is there any opportunities for somebody that's done IT and coming into the business?
Yeah.
It's something that you have put out there into the market, and it just, I don't know if it's Katie or if it's Mike or both. But
yeah, well, I can have the first go at that, perhaps. The answer is yes, definitely. We have a number of different teams within our practice that are very focused on IT. A lot of our assurance work is actually systems based. It's about reviewing the integrity of systems, reviewing the data that's coming out. So there's a lot of focus on there. And so a big part of our assurance practice is actually referred to as, we call it business assurance, but basically it's around focusing on systems. So there's a lot of IT expertise in there, and a lot of those people don't have any accounting background. I guess secondly, within our consulting practice, we do advise clients on IT systems, how best to manage their business, how best to manage data within that. So we do provide consulting services around what is the best system for that company. What we don't do is actually do implementation ourselves, but we provide the advice. We try and remain independent.
We've also got, just to add, we've also got an IT vacancy this year in infrastructure. So this is the first time that PwC have been able to offer graduate positions for HR, IT, and marketing. So we're really excited about that.
Definitely.
To have some non-client facing graduate positions out there.
Yeah. So I think what that's trying to say to you guys around infrastructure is that's around supporting the PwC business itself, as opposed to be more of a client-facing type role. Is that correct?
That's correct. Thank you.
Yeah. A few things.
And just in terms of what Mike was talking about for business assurance, there are positions in that, but the name has actually changed in terms of what they want. So just if you are interested in business assurance and you're wanting to apply, we've had a few questions about that.
Risk and control solutions, my apologies.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's divided into financial assurance and risk and control solutions. So if you are interested in more the IT aspect of assurance, then that's what you should apply under.
It's interesting you say that. There's a question on here as well saying that I'm majoring in accounting and economics, and I'm intending to apply for risk and control solutions. There's a sort of possible study. That's exactly what you're sort of saying.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, definitely. Another question that sort of has come through is about sort of, seeing you are taking on people from such a wide variety of areas. Some people are, do sit there and wonder, heck, what do I go into? I may have done an accounting degree, I may have done a law degree, I may have done an IT. And this question has come through from somebody who's done a law degree and is trying to sort of think of where's the best place for me to be applying for within the business. Any sort of comments?
I personally think, from having done commerce and law as well, tax does offer great aspects in terms of both of those degrees. So you do have the accounting work that you do, but you also do give a lot of advice. You look at legal precedents, cases, you work with CCH and brokers and those kind of sites. So that definitely offers the law aspect as well. And a lot of people who've done law go into corporate finance and those kind of areas as well. There are quite a lot of lawyers in that area, so I'm not sure how much they use their legal background, but it's helpful for anything that you want to do.
And I guess just picking up on that point, what we do want within our teams is a bit of diversity of expertise. So within our tax practice, we do have quite a few people who just have law degrees, some people which just have accounting degrees, and some people with both. And it's important that we do that because occasionally we'll need true legal skills, true hardcore legal analysis done. And so it's important for us to have that diversity.
Yeah. Can I just add, there's an online booklet that students will be able to download from our website. There's a really good table in there that details what you're studying and where that could fit into the organisation. So it's a really good point of reference to go to.
Yep, that's fantastic. And as we've sort of said through the whole sessions today, PwC will have a thread on the forums too, so if there's any other questions that we don't get to today because they are flowing through, we'll try and post those up in the forum and have somebody from PwC across the team, be it HR or actual staff, replying to those as well.
Yeah.
Yep. I suppose now I just want to sort of move on and talk a little bit around support and going into an accounting firm and you may be going through to do your CA, you may be going through and to do other forms of qualifications like your CFA. How does that sort of support sort of come through at PwC to help you through doing these extra qualifications post-university?
They just provide so much support. I was actually quite overwhelmed at the fact that not only was I going to be supported through my CA but also my law professionals. They've been very supportive around study days, leave in terms of that, supporting payments that are made in order to be able to do those qualifications. And then in terms of your CA, you've got a massive group of people that are doing it. They set up workshops to help go over content that other people wouldn't have the advantage of. There's just so much, a lot of support in terms of those qualifications. And then they are quite supportive as well of people who still have extra study to do and that kind of thing as well.
So I suppose that's in terms of continuing on from an academic point of view, but something we've always heard and know PwC does a lot of work around training and development, and it's something that they generally strive for. I was wondering if, Mike, if you wanted to talk a little bit about the continuing training, not only from a student or for a staff member's point of view, but then also from for your clients as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, training is integral to our business. So we're a people business, and it's important that we develop our people. And so we do invest a lot, particularly in the first couple of years of someone's career. So there's a formal training process for in our lines of service, tailored to the specific job you're doing. And at the same time, we encourage. There's a more senior sort of training that kicks in at a later date. We do provide a lot of training to our clients directly, and we encourage people to be involved in that. It's important that people can present, can articulate to clients, and are used to dealing in bigger groups as well. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone wanting for training in PwC. And Tim, you can probably back that up. But, it is really important, and we do see it as a necessary investment in our business for the future.
And I suppose, Sarah, you would have been generally a part of that now? Yeah.
Constant trainings all the time. Sometimes I think, no, I need to do some work. But no, training all the time. And it's invaluable. You can use those skills wherever you go, no matter what you're wanting to do in life. So, yeah, very good.
But I guess just the other aspect is that it's more than just the technical. We do focus on, teaching people how to present, how to carry themselves, how to deal with clients, and to develop relationships, because at the end of the day we're a relationship business. We're about the people.
Yeah, it's even just developing, when I first started an audit, they just throw you out there with the clients, you're interacting, you're learning constantly on the job. So it's also those opportunities to actually get out there with some of the biggest clients in New Zealand and talk to them.
And something that we hear all the time from students is around that training, around that support. So it's great to sort of hear that sort of coming through and that really actually being followed up and out there for students. I'm just sort of jumping through another question that's come through around consultancy. RSC and consultancy, do you need NZECA requirements? I'm not sure if we can...
I think the answer is no.
No?
Yep. No, I think for those specialised type of roles we don't require accountants.
Okay.
That's about the skill set you bring, and it's particularly focused on those systems-based analysis skills.
You nearly need a degree to understand all the different acronyms.
Yes.
Yeah.